it's Aidette. So today I decided to film my go-to everyday makeup routine. This look is very simple and easy, but it has been really requested just because it's such a pretty glowy look, and I also wanted to thank COVERGIRL for sponsoring this video. And a plus is that I only used one palette to create this glow. I'm very excited to show you guys how I created this look, and if you guys want to see it, then just keep on watching. So I'm first starting off with doing my eyebrows, and I'm going to speed up this process just because I have filmed a video on how I do my eyebrows, so if you guys want to see that, the link will be down below. I will go ahead and go in with my foundation, and the one that I'm using today is one by COVERGIRL, and it's called the Clean 120 Creamy Natural. Right now this is too light for me, so I do like to mix in a darker foundation with this. And when I do this look, I like to go light on the foundation. So I took this much, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in the darker shade. And before doing my makeup, instead of using a primer, I will actually use a mist. It will refresh my face and also prime at the same time. So once that settles into my skin, I'll go in with my foundation and just dab it on with my fingers. And also the good thing about this Clean COVERGIRL foundation is that it is very lightweight, and that's what I really like about a foundation. I never like the ones that feel heavy and cakey. And to give my face a flawless airbrush finish, I like to take my beauty sponge and I will just tap it into my skin. And then I usually like to take the excess that's on the back of my hand and just place it right here on my cheek area, and also a little around my nose and my chin. And the reason that I like to apply the excess right there is just because those are the places where it kind of seems to need more coverage, since I do have a little bit more redness there. Another thing about the foundation is that it is very buildable. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of concealer, and this one is like a shade or two lighter than my skin tone, and I don't like to go too crazy with my concealer on days that I'm doing this look. I usually just like to do it right under my eyes, and that's it. Also, I'll take a little bit on the corners of my nose. And with the excess, I like to place it on the bridge of my nose just because I feel like it really brings everything together, and then I'll put a little on my forehead. And to cover any veins on my eyelids, I'll just press my sponge onto my eyelids. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take my COVERGIRL Clean Powder, and this one is in the shade 125 Buff Beige. So I'm just going to be tapping my brush into this color, and I'll just be fluffing this across my face. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face. So I'll take my bronzer and I'll take a fluffy brush like this, and I'll just put it on the places where the sunlight would naturally hit me. And I don't really like to contour my nose every single day, so what I will do just to add a little bit of color is just tap a little bit of bronzer on the sides of my nose. So bronzer is done, and now I'll be moving on to highlight, and so I'll be using COVERGIRL's True Blend Contour Palette. This is in the shade Light, and I'm only going to be using the highlight shade up here just for a base under my highlight. I can never skip this step because I feel like whenever I don't do it, my highlight just isn't as beaming as I like it to be. So just taking the highlight shade and dabbing it on my cheekbone area. When doing this, I really do like to apply lots of highlight, so I'm going to be taking some on the sides of my temples, also the tip of the nose. This isn't everybody's cup of tea, but I personally love it. Now to set my cream highlight, I'm going to be going in with this palette, and this one is called the COVERGIRL True Naked Goldens palette. So I'm going to be using this fourth shade here. It's a pretty golden color, and I'm just going to be taking it on my brush here. And I'm also going to be adding some of the second shade here just to lighten it up. And as for the tip of the nose, I'm just going to be taking it with my finger. So the face is now done, and I will be going on with my eyelash curler. So when I'm not wearing falsies, I do like to apply lots of mascara. So I'm going to be taking these two mascaras by COVERGIRL. So the first mascara I'm going to be using is the Super Sizer Fibers mascara, and the second one is the Full Lash Blue mascara. So the Super Sizer Fibers mascara is really nice for lengthening, and then this one gives you insane volume. So both of these together are seriously like the dream team. Okay, so now my lashes are done and now they are super full. And now going back in with my Goldens palette, I'm going to be taking it in the inner corners of my eyes. And as for lips, I'm going to be taking KATY Cat Matte, and this one is in the shade SPHYNX. First, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with a mauvey pinky lip liner. So this completes my go-to everyday look, and if you guys like this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe so you will be notified whenever I post a new video. And as always, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.